What is up, you guys? How is it going? Welcome back to the channel. We haven't jumped into Operator in a little while. The solo dev has been transparent up to this point, has released consistent updates, and even has a roadmap online that details the things he's worked on, is currently working on, and intends to work on in the future. Today we're going to build out a custom rifle using the extensive weapon building system, which is one of the best ones in the tactical indie genre that we've seen so far, and we're going to jump into a quick scenario with it. I do have one critique of the game so far, so do stick around to the end for that, and without much waiting around, let's jump into it. All right, so we're going to walk over here to the wall of guns that are currently in the game. There used to be some sitting out on the table as well. Like there was like a 50 cal sniper. There's just stuff sitting on the table, but that's been removed, so not sure what that's about. But we've got a ton of options and even more like sub options once we get over to the customizer. So let's go ahead and pick what we're going to. Yeah, you know, I could go basic with just like an AR, a little less basic with a SCAR, but you know what? This bad boy down here is calling my name. So let's get over here and let's build it out. So we've got a lot of presets over here that we could do, like even ones that I've made, but I'm going to start raw here and let's see what we can do. I think I'm going to make a blacked out setup. I think that sounds pretty good. So let's run down this chronologically. What do we need to do with a gun? Well, we need to shoot it. So let's find our magazine. I don't do the polymers much, but that's what we're doing this time. All right, so what else we need to do? We need to be able to aim it, and obviously you need to have your iron sights, which actually this gun comes with already. We could remove them if we wanted to, but we're gonna leave them on. As you can see, a billion options here. We got the, we got like aim points, we got EOTechs, we've got magnifiers, we got GBRS hydras, LVPOs if you want it, more risers, ACOGs. The game is crazy with its options. The guy's doing really, really good work with the options here. The map we're going to be doing is pretty close range, so we're not going to go into anything crazy here. EOTech's just hard to go wrong with, but you know what? That scalar works. Riser's looking good. So with the optics, with the riser, once you put the riser on, that's going to open out another option here. So now we go aim point mount, and we can throw one of those on. T1's calling my name. Yep, we're doing T1. All right, moving on. All right, well, every good rifle, you need to be able to see with it. You need to be able to shoot it with an optic, and you need to be able to see it with a flashlight. So let's find us a flashlight. And we're not going to have a pressure pad, so let's mount that on the left rail. Obviously, it's going to be the Surefire, so we're going to put the Surefire mount on first. We're going for a black aesthetic here. Do that one there. That'll work. So now we got our laser on. We've got our fundamentals, but now we need to kind of make it more comfy. I do like the reversed BCM. We have the option for a normal BCM, and then we have the backwards BCM. A crazy level of detail. If they do the T-Rex orange where they cut it down, that'd be crazy. On this kind of gun, a hand stop's not bad. We're going hand stop. Let's see, we've already got our rear sight. Barrel, we're not going to change. They do have the option for the 11-inch and the 14-inch, but we're going to stick with the 11 for now. For our muzzle, you can put on a ton of different flash hiders and comps and stuff like that, or you can just go straight down to the suppressor option. That being like the only thing that's got some color to it, kinda looks sick. Ooh, they got the stubbier version too. I like that. All right, Otter Creek Polonium it is. Kinda got her all set up, but you know what? If we got a suppressor on it, we're going full goon here. Moons out, goons out. We're gonna go for a laser system. Then we gotta decide, are we going the Poverty Pony route, or are we getting a little fancy and throwing a Mall C1 on there? That Mall C1 looks good with the black, I ain't gonna lie. Let's go with that. Let's throw this handguard out a little further. You can see this stuff, man. Like, look how you can slide that and change the position of it. You're not following a bunch of little dots. Like, you're able to actually just adjust the position to your actual millimeter that you prefer. On a pick rail, on M-Lock, that's not necessarily realistic, but I think it's pretty cool. Anyhow, mag extensions? Are we getting that crazy with it? Yeah, we're getting that crazy with it. The cheek riser. Ooh, that's another little splash. Ooh, that's pretty nice. And we can move that if we need to. Look at that. We can even move the stock if we need to, man. Okay, I'm digging this. I'm digging this. I don't have anything else that I think I want to add to it. Everything seems pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and save this as a preset. We're gonna click. I know my big head's in the way. What are we gonna name it? Effing gun. Effing gun. Because it's an FM. Now we got her set. Go ahead and rack. I know that's not safe, but also, this has been added to Operator since we last looked at it. There is a gear customizer now, and it's actually really good. The layout he's going for is actually pretty decent. You know, we got headgear, backpack, and all that stuff. This is the Western Dusk. I think it's the same creators as the Western Dusk and Arma. I can't remember if that's like the name of the mod or if that's the name of the company or the group that's making the mods. I think it's the name of the group, but Western Dusk is the one that's making a lot of these textures, but they look fantastic. I'm glad he went with them. That's what we run a lot in our server for Arma. If you're interested in that, link down below to the Discord to submit your application. We'd love to have you. Another thing. So I know in like my first time I talked about Operator, I was kind of against the whole grab the door with F and scroll wheel to open and close. I was kind of against it in that video, but now I've gotten to where I kind of like it. Main reason being is I can approach a door, press F on it, and then I can like look over at my buddy and be like, "Are you good?" And he'll say, "Yeah." And then I'm yanking it and we're moving. So I've started to like it a little bit more. Changing my mind a little bit. All right, so we're going to do the clean house mission. We're going to get into some of these other missions, but I'm going to do that with some team members. So stay tuned for that. But we're going to go ahead and jump into this op here. All right, let's get in. So you can do a press check on the rifle by doing left control T. So we don't have one chambered. So we're going to rack one. Give another check. We're good. We're also going to check our... Like, Glock has a bit of a bug on it. Ooh, yeah, a little bug there. That's all right. Alright, so we're going to move up here. This is our target house over this fence. One down. We took one hit to the stomach, it looks like. So we're going to hold H. Health. Stomach. Bandage. Let's see if I get that patched up. So it's patched, and you see our guys starting to fade away. We can also do morphine. And that should stop him from making such painful noises. Pie across, one other contact. He's hostile. One down. I'm gonna peek this front yard. This guy's definitely KIA. One guy in the window. Two guys in the window. Yeah, a lot of guys. I don't want to make that run across the yard. Not when there's so many guys right there, so we're gonna move to the front door. We're going to take these guys from the window if we can, because we should be able to see them from here as well. Heavy presence in that back left room. Send our bolt home. Dropped one. Swinging the door. Stun out. This guy keeps getting up. Trying to get our light on here, but it's not turning on. Alright, we're going to retreat for a second while we figure out our light situation. Alright, stand by. Let's see if we can... light activation key is caps lock. Okay. Oh, there goes our light. That was weird. It was not turning on for a second there. Not sure what that was about. Alright. So he did drop 3 just inside this door. So the stuns were effective. Okay, we're not seeing anybody right here. Alright, we're going to push in and hold left. Limited penetration. We're going to push down here. Close the door on the left. Ignore it. We got 2 dead here. Eerily quiet in the house. We're going to go ahead and do a reload. Oh, we're good. I just couldn't see it. Alright, we're going to hold here. Clear. Alright. Let's go ahead and close this. See anybody up at the top of the stairs? Shouldn't be anybody here to our right. Nope. Clear left. Woo! All visible threats neutralized. They were all downstairs. I have never seen that in the times I've played this. Never seen that. Whew. Let's get out of here. Everybody was in this bottom right or bottom left room. Whew. Extracting. So to sum up my opinion of Operator, it's a ton of fun. The main hindrance in this point, for my experience, is the visuals of the game. They've come a long way, but the textures just usually seem kind of glossy. I'm starting to see that get toned down. I don't know if that was just an asset they had or if it's a lighting thing. I'm not a developer, but it is good to see it starting to look a little bit better visually. And I saw someone mention in a video comment section months back that the game seems like a VR title in a 2D space. This is hard to explain when you're not having had your hands on the game, but I kind of totally agree with that. I don't usually play games that are on the Unity engine. I'm typically in games that are on the Unreal engine. So I'm kind of starting to wonder if maybe I'm just used to the Unreal engine and how those games feel, and this is just one of my fewer times on Unity, and I'm just getting used to a change. But I'm just kind of curious in the future, what is the visual goal? Like, I would like to hear from the dev on what's a game that they look to for inspiration as to what they want their in-game visuals to be. I'm just kind of curious on that point. So at the end of the day, I still definitely recommend Operator, and so does 82% of the all-time reviews, which is more than a lot of games in the tactical space can say. So what do you think of Operator? Have you played it yet? And if so, what do you think? Well, let me know down in the comments. I can't wait to hear from each and every one of you. And in the meantime, everybody, please be safe, stay happy, and peace out. I am dead? That was so fast.